Yes, I think so. I sent you
Yeah,
before.
to Mr. Kashif.
Yeah.
Okay, and these are the chapters. It would be good if we follow it in the order. And this is your chapter one. Let's quickly hover over it and we'll discuss what we need to and jump to the exercises. Numbers are of different types. We know what we would be talking about: even, odd, prime, integers, decimals, fractions, whatsoever. Arithmetics, mathematical symbols of equality, inequality, greater than, lesser than, equal to, not equal to. Let's work out some examples. When we are dealing with decimals, do you know how to handle these?
Yes.
We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Let's quickly do one example. So, for example, the first one, 7.6 plus 19. So whenever we add decimal numbers, we write them over each other and we write the decimal exactly below the
And
previous one.
yes. So it will be 26 point.
Okay, you're giving me the answer. Okay. So 9 plus 7 is 16 and 26.6. And when we subtract the same numbers, so we also take a carry.
Yes, from the 9.
8, this becomes 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 8 minus 7 is 1 and 1. So subtraction. And if we go for multiplication, let's say 19 into 7.6. So 6 9 times is 54. 6
Yes.
1 times is 6. 6 plus 5, 11. Now 7 9 times is 63. 6 carry. 7 1 times is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. So 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 1. So when we count these decimals, there is no decimal in the first number, but there is one decimal in the second number. So we count from the right side and put one decimal here. For example, if we would have number such as A dot B and C dot C, and whatever the answer is like X, Y, Z. So we'll be counting from decimal to decimal. So 1 and 2 digits. So the decimal appear from right at the second place. And when we divide the numbers, checking that up, 0.84 divided by 0.2. Now you have a choice. I can remove the decimal. If I multiply the both with 10, this becomes 8.4 over 2, or I can remove the decimal entirely. That is 0.84 by 0.2. We multiply it with 100 in numerator and denominator both. It becomes 84 and 2, 20. So to left hand side, these are both are even digits, 8 and 4, half of which would be 4 and 2. On right hand side again, so this is 84 and 20. If I just go with cancellation, so 2 times 42, 2 times is 10. 42 divided by 10 is 4.2. So that depends on your practice, which way you would like to take. So some of the examples of multiplication, addition, division of decimal numbers. Let's try a few questions. Although we are doing it without calculator, but we'll be having it in exam with
But
us.
yes, but not in paper 2, I think so.
Check it. You do have the calculator, but examiner tells you to solve it without using calculator. That means we have to show each and every step,
Yes.
and we can just verify that if we've done it correct or not.
Mm.
So let's try something like this. Ali, I'm hearing very less from you. For example, we have a number 2 into 3. What would be the answer?
6.
6. 0.2 into 3. Without thinking, 2
0.6.
into 3 is already 6. And this is
0.6.
decimal place. And again, 0.2 into 0.3 without thinking 2, 3 times is 6.
Yes.
And if
Was
I
0.
count this is 1, this is 2, so 0.06 from right hand side.
Yes, sir.
So again, let's try 0.02 into 3. What would be the answer?
0.06.
0.06. 2, 3 times is 6. And there's no decimal at right hand side, but there are two places on the left number. So this is
Yes, sir.
0.06. Okay, let's try this. 1.7 multiplied by 0.2.
1.4.
Sir, 0.34.
Correct. If you just ignore the decimal, say this is 17 into 2, which is 34. Now we
Yes,
can
sir.
count one place and two places. So two places is this.
No,
So
sir.
if the question would have been 0.17 into 0.2, again 17 into 2 is 34.
0.
And when we count the places, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 0 adjusted. This just depends on our practice, how much we write, how much we solve in this exercise, or we ignore it that these are easy and we take them for granted. So that will save your time. It would be helpful in other tests as well, such as Kangaroo or SATs.
Yes.
So let's try few parts from the addition, few from subtraction, then we'll keep moving on. This chapter is easy, so we can also finish it in one day.
Yes, I can.
0.6 and 0.31. We are only three in this call, and I would like it if you are very vocal because there are some limitations. I cannot see where you're writing. And so when you're speaking, I'll be able to know your way of thinking, your way of writing, your way of perceiving the question. One may have different methods, but same answer.
Yes, sir.
When we are adding these, some students prefer to write 0. That's not a compulsion. So this is 1, 6, 3, 9, and 7. So try 15 plus 7.2. 7.22. What would be the answer?
Sir, 20. Sir, 22.2.
22.22. 15 and 7 is 22
Yes, sir.
and double 2. Try fifth number. This is 4.2, 42, and 420. Do we have the same answer?
Should I do
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, okay.
Haris still doing?
Yes, sir, I'm almost landed wrong.
Not done it. Oh,
What
what
did you
6.2?
Yes, sir, it's 5.50.4.
get? 50.4, Haris. There's one number that is 4 420.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
That's already more than 400. See, 420. Then there is one number that is 42. Then there's one number that is 4.2. It is about the placing of the decimal where you place it.
Yes, sir, it's now 460, 466.2.
466.2. Now let's try some numbers with subtraction. Try this. 17 minus 0.37.
Uh, 16.63.
Oh, very good. This is 16.63. I was also thinking in my mind that I could do keep complete 16 at side and remove 0.37 from this one.
Yes, sir.
And when we do that, I'm left with 0.63 and so 16.63.
Yes,
Other way
sir.
is 17 and we are subtracting 0.37 and we know that these are double zeros and if
Mm,
we have to take carry 7 turns into 6, this is 10 now, and 10 turns into 9, the last one is 10 now. 10 minus 7 is 3, 9 minus 3 is 6, and 6 minus 0 is 6, 1 comes down, so
2.63.
16.63. No matter how you do,
Yes,
there's
sir.
no compulsion in the method. Question number 10.
17.
8.7 plus 19.2 minus 3.8.
Okay, so 9, 24.1.
27.9 minus 3.8, 8.1, 24.1.
Yes, sir. 24.
This looks interesting. Question 13.
13.
20.4 minus 20.399.
So this is minus 20.
Sir, it will be 0.001.
Okay, let me do it. This is 0, 0 already.
0.
Taking carry from this 4, 3, 10, again 9. This is 10. So 1, 0, 0, 0.001.
Yes,
Yes,
I got this.
Okay, now the numbers with powers. What would be 2 square?
6.
2
Oh,
square
sorry,
is
4.
2
4. 4.
into 4. And 2 cube,
6.
9,
8.
3, 8, yes.
3 square,
9.
9. You observe whenever we take the square, the number becomes larger.
Yes.
This is the reverse in decimal numbers. If we take square of 0.1, it will reduce in size and become 0.01.
Yes, sir.
This is because it was 1 by 10 whole square, and 1 square is 1, 10 square is 100, and 1 by 100 is 0.01. Again, no compulsion if you write it directly or show all your workings in this way. So if I do 0.01 squared without writing, I am having in mind that there are two zeros in the denominator. squaring them would give me four
Mhm.
zeros in the denominator, and the answer is, do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And if I write 0.1 cube, what would be the answer?
0.1 cube would be 0.
So it's 0.003.
0.001.
One. Yeah.
Whereas when it is cube, keep in mind we are doing, excuse me. Keep in mind we are doing this 1 over 10 cube. Basically, zero point 0.1 is 1 over 10. So that would be three zeros in the denominator. So it just did three zeros here.
Okay.
Okay. So multiplication of zeros is always fun. 0.36 into 1000. Answer
0.36 into 1000.
360.
Yeah, 360.
360. Aris 1,
2
2,
and 3.
and 3. Aris, try this 0.034 into 1000.
Sir, it will be 34. I think.
34. Now try this 0.0012 into 100.
Sir, 200. Sir, 0.12.
0.12. Last one 0.0 0.017
Into
into 100.
it will be 1.7.
1.7.
Yes, 1.7.
When we multiply, the decimal moves to right. When we will divide, decimal moves to left
Yeah.
in case of these zeroed numbers. Try 3.24 divided by 0.002.
Um, 3.6. Oh, 3, 2,
Choose any process you want, removing decimal first or doing it directly. Still doing?
yes.
If I choose to remove these decimals, these are 3 and there are 2 in numerator. I choose the larger one into 1000 into 1000. The denominator is now 2.
Okay.
Decimals totally removed. Numerator now becomes 3240.
Mm,
Yes.
So either
Sir,
make half of
Aga,
this
section. Yes.
or do it.
1620.
Yes, 1620.
Mm,
Half of 324 is 16 162, or the long division to 1 times 2, 1 left. We bring this 2 down. 2 6 times is 12. We bring this 4 down. 2 times is 4. And finally, we bring this 0 down to 0 times is 0. And that is our answer 1620.
yes.
Try 0.007 by 4.
Sir, it's 0.0000172
How many zeros? 0
three zeros.
0.123 175. I just
Yes.
checked on the calculator, it is two zeros.
Oh, yes, sir. Two zeros.
0.20175. Now see how we can do it. There are again different ways. 0.007 by 4. May I write it like this? 7
Divide
by
4,000. 4,000.
1000 or 4000, yes. 7 over 4000. And then if I choose 1 by 1000 into 7 by 4, any issues? This is
Oh,
just what
sir.
I'm thinking, and there's no other way how I can show you, so I'm writing it on page. So 7 by 4. 4 1 times is 4. I'm left with 3. I would definitely need a carry. So 0, 0 comes down, a decimal point. 4, 6 24. 4 7 times is
Yes.
4 7 times is 28. 2 left, another 0. 4 5 times is 20. So I can write 1 by 1000 into 1.75. Now we're dividing this 1.75 by 1000. This looks more convenient when we write it exactly below that number. So 0.00175. I've moved this decimal 1 to 3 places.
Yes, sir.
Clear, Harris?
yes.
Okay, let's try this 33.
33, okay.
0.4 square divided by 0.2.
So
Try to solve it directly.
0.16 divided by 0.2.
0.16 divided by 0.2. Very good. And
So
remove
it will be uh, so
So
it will be
0.
0.8. It will be
0.828
directly.
times 2 10 times, and 8 by 10 is 0.8. Ali, do we have the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, try this. Then we'll move on to the next exercise. 92 times 4.6 by 2.3. Still doing?
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Actually, when there's very deep silence, I need to make sure if we are in call.
Yes,
Take
sir.
time to make sure you do it correctly.
Uh,
This it's
sir,
184.
180.
Correct.
Yes, sir. 184.
Answer is 184. There are two different ways we can approach it.
Yes.
Please confirm which one you used. If I just look at these numbers, 2.3 and 4.6 are exactly double of each other. So one time and two times. So 92 into 2 is 184. Other approach could have been we remove the decimals first. This is 92 into 4.6 by 2.3. And either you show it or you don't. Does not matter. Into 10 because both need one place to be moved. Into 46 over 23. Now again, clearly this is one time and this is two times. So 92 into 2 is 184.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I'm moving on to the next exercise for discussion, and I would expect that you will solve few random questions. After day one, we'll be able to know each other better, and I will be like selecting some questions for you to do. Okay, word problems. Eric's temperature was measured to be 100.4 Fahrenheit, but after taking medicine, his temperature dropped by 1.7 Fahrenheit. What was his new temperature? Any confusion in interpreting what the question is asking?
It's 98.7.
Are we doing it manually or are we using calculator?
I did manually.
Very good. 98.7 Fahrenheit. Hime found the mass of a bowl of rice on her scale, which read 400.8. She knew the empty bowl had a mass of 357.4. What is the mass of rice?
12 minus 8, I think so.
So, yeah, again, we
Mm,
subtracted. So
So it will be
400.8, 357.4. Okay, there are two things that would again depend on the understanding between teacher and student. What if I let me show you what I'm saying? Question number three says Debbie took $5.8 with her to the shops. She spent 3.25. How much did she have left? We need to subtract it. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
yes.
And
Yes,
we can
sir.
jump on to question number four. If we have this type of understanding, like you have to be 100% sure. If there is any doubt, you can tell me and we'll always complete that question. And if we just leave it there and go on to the next question, what is the benefit in that? We'll have more questions to discuss. Maybe we encounter some question of different nature. If we are solving each and every question, we might be able to solve 20 to 25 of these type. When we move on to the next exercises, maybe we'll be doing four questions in one class. So to
Yes.
increase the number and increase the exposure of practice, we can just see what the nature of question is. Question 4 says Sam had a bottle of juice containing 2.5 liters. If she pours out three glasses containing 0.75 liter each, how much juice will be left in the bottle? So Sam had a bottle of juice which is 2.5 liter in total, and she is taking out three glasses 0.75 each.
Sir,
0.375.
yes, sir. 1.375.
Final answer 2.5 minus 3 into 0.375. Very good. 1.375. Question 5. Three friends each earn $9.25 for doing a job. They decide to put their money together and buy a comic book that costs 24.99. They split the change equally between them. How much money do each now have?
We will have Learning
They are already earning this
yes, we
9.2
multiply with
is 27.75
Yes,
yes,
sir.
and 24.99 is the cost of the book. So we subtract these two and we
Yes,
are
sir.
left with
it will be 2.76.
2.76. Now they can divide this among themselves 2.76 by 3 and we have $0.92 each or 92 cent. Question 6. An object on Earth weighs 2.64 times what it weighs on Mars. If an object weighs 5 newtons on Mars, how many newtons will it weigh on Earth? G.
Okay.
Multiply or divide?
Multiply
Yes, it will multiply because it's times. So
It is
13.2.
divide. Read the statement again. It is divide.
then we multiply. So how
Yes, yes.
Because he actually switched the theme of the question.
Yes, sir. I get it.
When we move an object on Earth weighs 2.64 times what is what it weighs on Mars. From Mars to Earth, we are multiplying. And if the object weighs 5 Newton on Mars, so from Mars to Earth, we will divide.
Yes, sir.
Mars to Earth, we multiply with 2.64, and obviously the reverse. From Earth to Mars, it is lesser. It weighs 5 Newtons on Mars. An object on Earth, I think I did it reverse. An object on Earth weighs 2.6 times. It weighs on Mars. On Earth, it is heavier. If an object weighs 5 Newton on Mars, you were right. So 2.64. Did I create any confusion? Should I clear it up?
we just
You were right. In on Earth, it is heavier. It weighs more. So 5 Newton on Mars, and on Earth, it is 2.64 times.
mm,
Okay. A group of people have an average of $4.26 each. If the total of all their money is this, how many people are there? So average per
We will
person,
divide.
we will divide it. 51.12 divided by 4.26. Harish, are you with us?
yes, sir. I'm here.
So there are 12 people.
Yes, sir.
Question number 8. In a relay race, the four members of team go ran the following times in seconds 1, 2, 3, and 4. What was their average time? How do we find the average?
We
So
find
we will add all of them, then divide by.
45.7 plus 43.1 plus 48.2 plus 50.4 and divide with the
the
total number of people.
total and we'll multiply with it. Multiply.
Uh, Divide with it to get the average.
Yes, that's the percentage.
45.7 plus 43.1 plus 48.2 plus 50.4 divided by 4 is 46.85.
Yes, sir.
Ninth, a group of 11 friends share a restaurant bill of pound 138.05 equally between them, how much do they each pay? So we straight away just divide.
Yes. So
Yes, sir.
divide.
Look at question number 10. A math teacher bought 40 calculators at $8.2. Oh, there are such teachers. Each and a number of other calculators costing 2.95 each. In all, she spent this. How many of the cheaper calculators did she buy? Try this.
A math about 40 calculators at 8.7. 328 and oh, okay. Yes, so it's 387, 387 minutes, 59, 79, 7, so 20.
Very good. So basically, I can write if the equation like this: 14 to 8.20
Yes.
plus unknown price, unknown number of calculator into price, and it sums up to 387.
With minus 387 with the, uh, what is this, 328, I think so. Yes,
Yes.
328.
328.
Yes.
We'll get 20.
Okay. Fractions. In fractions, what we need to have a strong grip on is LCM. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2.
One.
Answer is 1. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Now we may wish to take the LCM. So LCM of 2 and 3 is 2 1 times, and then 3 1 times, and LCM is 2 into 3, which is 6. So there are different ways which have been taught in school. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Some prefer to multiply this with 3 and multiply this with 2 in order to make the denominator same. This would be 3 by 6 plus 2
Yes,
by
sir.
6. And when the denominator is same, 3 plus 2 is 5 by 6. Other way is what we are doing on the left hand side. I just wrote the LCM of 2 and 3, which is 6. 6
Yes, sir.
divided by 2 is 3. 3 into 1 is 3. First we divide, then we multiply. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 into 1 is 2. So I get 5 by 6. We get the same answer.
Yes. Okay. Mm,
So if the question is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Now the right hand side method would be a little longer.
Yes, it
Have
will
the
be
same
long.
number, so you should get all the same denominators. Or else I know that 2, 3, 5 do not come in each other's table. So 2 1 times, 3 5 as it is, 1 1 5 as it is, 5 1 1 1. So LCM is 5 3 times 15, 2 times 30. So if I just write 30 here, this would be 30 divided by 2 is 15. 15 into 1 is 15. Then 30 divided by 3 is 10. 10 into 1 is 10. Then 30 divided by 5 is 6. 6 into 1 is 6. So 10 plus 15 is 25 plus 6 31 by 30. On the other hand, if we use the conventional methods, which were very helpful, but in two fractions, now these are 3. I should know that I have to, sorry, last one is 5. I should know that I have to multiply it with which number to make all of these same. So I'll be multiplying this with 15, multiplying this with 10, multiplying this with 6. That is 15 by 30, 10 by 30, and 6 by 30. So you're already thinking about that. So it's always easy to write and think rather than think and then write.
Yes.
So what we need to have a strong grip on is the LCM. What is the LCM of 1 by 2, 1 by 4? What would be the LCM of 2 and 4?
LCM of
This is 2, this is 4. 2 1 times, 2 2 times, 2 again.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So LCM is 2 into 2, that is
22.
4. So LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. What
Yes,
is
sir.
the LCM of 1 by 2 and 1 by 6?
6.
Very good. 1 by 2 and 1 by 8. LCM.
LCM it will be
LCM is 8. So
8.
LCM of 3 and 6. What is the LCM?
6.
LCM is 6. 3 and 9 LCM is
9.
9. 3 and
9.
12 LCM is
Well,
12. Are you getting the sequence? Whenever we
Yes,
have
sir.
the same number which could be multiplied and we can get the larger number, that is the LCM. So if I have 3 and 300, LCM would be 300.
3.
But when they do not go in each other, just like 2 and 3, we just multiply them to get 6 because we will be writing them like this and they do not go with each other. So they're going one by one. They're literally coming on this side. So 2 and 3 is 6. LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. LCM of 2 and 7 is 2 and 7,
7.
7.
14.
Yes, sir. It's 14.
Not going in each other's table. So 14. Let's try some fraction questions. These are solved questions. Multiplication part is very easy. And do you remember that we can take reciprocal of the division section
Yes, sir.
and changing mixed number into fraction? 5 2 times is 10, 10 plus 2 12. So we can write this 12 by 5 divided by 6 and then 12 by 5 into 1 by 6. Mixed to fraction and division to multiplication is the reciprocal. Is this thing clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's try few questions. Try the first one. 3 by 4 plus 4 by 5. Question says to give you answer in simplest form, but it is not there that we write it in fraction or mixed number. So both are acceptable. Now there's one other way when we add them. This is 3 by 4 plus 4 by 5, but this works for only when we have two fractions. We know that 4 and 5 are not going in each other, and the LCM would be 20.
Just
20
20.
divided by 4 is 5, 5 3 times is 15. And then 20 divided by 5 is 4, 4 4 times is 16.
So
I did
31. Oh,
20 and then changed it into mixed number. That was my choice. That it is not given in the question.
one.
What actually is happening, what we can do when there are only two fractions, we can cross multiply. 3
Yes.
by 4 plus 4 by 5. For the LCM, multiply the denominators, which is 4 5 times 20, and cross multiply. 5 3 times 15 and 4 4 times is 16. So we get 31 by 20. And keep that in mind when you use cross multiplication. We follow all these steps. For example, we have 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4. Now we know if we go for LCM, LCM would be 4. Any doubt that LCM is 4?
Uh,
Doubt? So
yes. No.
4
Yes.
divided by 2 is 2.
Yes. And fourth one.
2 into 1 is 2.
Yes.
And then 4 divided by
Yes,
4
sir.
is 1. 1 into 3 is 1. So I'm getting 3 over 4. But when we do the cross multiplication thing, remember this. This is 4 1 times 4, 2 3 times 6. And we multiply the denominators. So 2 4 times is 8.
Still simplify. Yes.
So what do we get?
So it will
By
be
16 over 4.
6 plus 4 is 10.
so it's 10. 10 over 4 is
No, but we should get the same answer. Let me quickly check this. LCM of 2 and 4 was 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 1 times 2. 4 divided by 4. Sorry, this was 3. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 into 3 was 3. So 3 plus 2 is 5.
so it should be 5 by 4.
And on
Yes,
the
sir.
right hand side, 2 2 times, 2 5 times,
Yes, sir.
8
5 by 4.
and 4. So we get 5 by 4. Both answers are same.
Yes.
Let's try subtraction. 3 by 5 minus 1 by 3. Use any method. Do we have the same answer?
So I got the same answer.
Okay. Try this 24.
24. Okay. Um, 3, 5, so,
Try to do it manually and I'll
yes,
check
sir.
the answer on calculator.
This one. Seven. This one. Mm, mm,
Mm.
Yes, sir. 21/4. It's coming.
Correct. Ali, same answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The same, sir.
Okay. Okay. For today, what I would be expecting is you open up your books. This is chapter 1 and exercise 1.1. Just try random questions. Try to catch those questions which you feel you might be having difficulty in solving those. And there are two outcomes. You have this book, you have the answers, you would know you did it right. Tomorrow, like random 6, 7 parts from this and 6, 7 parts from the next exercise, maybe you would be telling me that you did them and you got all of them correct. In case there is any confusion, we'll first discuss that and then move on. Fair
Yes,
enough?
sir.
Yes, sir.
And if you've already done this chapter, and we can pace up whenever you wish, wherever you wish.
Okay.
Anything you would like to ask before we end?